All right, here we go. YouTube subscribers. Quick breeding update of the 2020 season. It is finally taking off, and we are back into breeding mode. Weather cleared up pretty good. It's starting to get nice and warm. It's not as cold as it was at least a month ago. It's about 40 degrees out here, and the birds are doing a little better. Everybody's looking nice and healthy. These are some of the kit birds, and I've been keeping the lights on at night, not for the kit birds, only the breeders. I do turn off my lights for the kit birds at nighttime. This is the old man here, Big Red, and I've noticed he sleeps there every night. He sleeps right at the window, just looking out. I had a few guys ask me what was this plaque. This plaque I won it back in 2014, and I came in second place for my club that I was flying with, and that was CSRA. Real fun year. Learned a lot about my birds that year. So I should go ahead and show you guys some of these breeders. We got good and bad news. A few days ago it got really cold. It actually was about 10 degrees outside, and some of the babies did not make it. I lost 1 out of 3 nest boxes, so the nest mate to this little guy. I did double bowl yesterday. I had one of my buddies comment on one of my videos saying I should make the secondary layer up here. The reason why I don't do the secondary layer up here is because it seems like it keeps too much of their droppings cornered in. So like when I do double bowl like this, the droppings fall right through and nothing's piling up. And it's why I made my stalls a little bit bigger, so the birds still have enough space even with the double bowl. But by the time they sit on their second set of eggs for about 2 weeks, this little guy will be ready to come out. I actually need to band him and the rest that are ready to get banded. But yeah, once they sit on this for about 2 weeks, this little guy's ready to come out, so I take him out and this bowl, and they get all their space back. So it's only about 2 weeks where the 2 bowls sit in there. And here's the second pair. Their baby's doing real good and nice and healthy. What I like about this particular batch of babies I'm getting is that I'm getting some reds, which is what I wanted to produce more of. I got away from my reds for a little while there. I was breeding more blacks and duns. So I put some pairs back together the way I used to make them to get more of these reds. This is one of my absolute favorite pairs. The cock is a young cock. Outstanding performer. The hen was one of my favorite 40-foot spinning hens back in 2016. Got a lot of good compliments on this hen. And eventually that's what made her one of my breeders, because it wasn't something I thought was good, it's something a lot of people thought was good. So I figured I'd use her, hope to get the same thing out of her. So now with this pair, because their babies were a little bit smaller during that cold spell, the parents were able to sit on the babies. Versus if you look at this baby here and the nestmate, were already too big for the parents to sit on them or huddle up over them and keep them warm, which is the reason why I think 2 of the other babies, or 3 of the other babies, died. 1 out of each nest box in these boxes. So I think that's the reason why these survived, due to them being a little bit smaller and the parents still being able to continue to sit on them. Really proud of this young cock. He did his job on his very first round. You don't get that to happen too often. Young cocks are kind of stubborn. They don't really know what to do. And most of the times, first round won't even hatch. This guy did his job. Really proud of this guy here. And I really liked him. He was one of the best spinners this year, or last year, 2019. I lost his father, which is why I had to go ahead and just stock this guy, because I bred him to become a breeder anyway. So it was real easy to stock him. And actually, this is his mother. The hen I told you guys about that I got quite a few compliments on. That's the mother to this dun cock here. So just a quick view on how I do some of my breedings. Here, I'll show you guys this nest box. She was eating dinner. So as you guys can see, this hen was eating, and as you guys can see, it's already dark out. So if you guys were to have your lights off, or for you, those of you that don't have lights, the benefits of the lights is your breeders are able to still feed their babies at night. Especially around this cold weather, it's better for the babies because they get they get older faster. Not older faster, they grow older a little. Not grow older, they grow in size. That's what I was looking to say. It keeps them moving, lets them be real nice and healthy, due to the lights allowing the parents to continue to breed and feed. So here's a young pair. The little hen was laying on her nest all day yesterday and today. So she should be laying her eggs again. Like I told you guys before, she didn't sit on her first eggs. So we had bad luck with this pair on the first round, which is okay. It's a young pair. I don't mind them making a mistake, but they're gonna have to tighten it up. That's why I put them together late last season, so they can come into the 2020 season kind of prepared. As I am looking forward into flying babies out of these birds, because once again, I bred these birds to become breeders. They were not bred to be flown. They were bred to reproduce from. To me, it doesn't really matter what they would do in performance, because these birds here are proven. And I don't mean proven in the air, I mean proven with their genetics. Their genetics are something I look for, and it's what I wish to carry within my birds. So if these birds can't produce what I look for, it really doesn't matter what they do in the air. So what I would do at that time is pull these birds out and put them back in the kit box, because they were trained and they do understand what it is to be a kit bird. So yeah, I got 3 extra stalls. As you guys can see, they're empty. I haven't put the final 3 pairs down because I didn't want to happen to all of them what we had happen over here. I didn't want to stress a lot of my birds out, which I think I did. Probably won't be doing it again. You guys can see here, she's feeding her babies after hours. So that is the benefit of keeping your lights on, guys. Gives the breeders a little bit more breeding time as far as feeding babies. So let me know what you guys think. Comment, share, subscribe, and we will keep you guys updated.